and bobs from here. We've got the sourdough here. I've made the rolls. I've put some desiccated coconut. You can put some flaked almonds in it as well, or ground almonds. Normally you fold it over and put it in the middle, but this was with the bun mixture. So with this in a circle, where it's got loads of coconut, it might not hold its shape very well, by the way. That's why sometimes you can put it in the middle. So in here, now it's actually not oval, it's teardrop. So you might roll it oval and just pull one end out. This one won't look really neat because it's got the, then we pull one end, so it goes like this, and it's called a teardrop, and that makes it look, so it's swinging back a bit here, so I'm going to push it a little bit, and the gluten's making it go back there. So if I left that for a bit and do that, so we might do that at the end of the video. So watch this here, watch it ping back. So it's bringing back quite a lot of the gluten in there. So I'm going to make it. Let's see how long I can make it. I'm going to make it. Oh, as long as this board without ripping it. Let's see if I can do that. So watch this. Is it going to rip? I'm going to see if I can do this without ripping it. So look this. So I've got it the whole width of that, and then ping it back. Now if I leave it, and leave it for about 10 minutes and do that, it won't ping back so much. Okay, so I'm just going to ping back one bit so it looks happening. So now we're going to make this into pizza. Before we make this into pizza though, bit of a shame, but I'm just going to make a plat for you, and I'm going to make the rest into a pizza. So sorry Hedgehog, we're not having you today. We prefer pizza for today. Maybe we'll have some rolls another day. So first things first, roll it out. This is quite hard work, by the way, especially where the gluten's not relaxed. If I'd left this, it would be far easier. But as you can see, it's nice and even. So it has to be the same thickness and all the same length for the plat. Another time, I'll show you how to do a six braided plat. That looks better, but I'm not going to do that today because we're doing pizza today. Now then I'll actually cook the 6 braided plat so you can see that. So in here, make sure they're the same width, and they have to be the same thickness. Yeah. That one's a little bit, I think this one was a bit more doughed, to be honest, yeah. That's okay. Push it down, don't use too much flour. So I'm pushing it, as I'm doing it, my hands are going wider apart. It's a lot harder than it looks when you try this. As you can see, I can make this quite long. I'm not going to make it too long. So then we have 3 away from you. The camera, I don't know if the cameraman might be better coming around this side actually to see it from this view, because what you have to do, you have to put the outside one in the middle, the outside one in the middle, the outside one in the middle. So as you can see, like so. And then you can either have it like this, or you can make it round in a bit of a circle. Like that. You can do anything you like. But we're not doing that today. Pizza. Sorry, Edgy's going. Put his eyes out. We might need a little bit of flour to roll it. So this would be a lot easier to roll out if I let it relax. So normally at this stage, I would be grating the cheese. Oh, which wouldn't be a bad idea actually. So I'm going to show you how to do some cheese. Have we got any cheese in there? Or pepper or anything so I can chop up. Oh, Joe, we've got some grated cheese. That won't be enough for the pizza. There is some olives. So one of the one of the challenges is you're meant to be looking in your cupboards and tidying them up and using all the stuff. So I quite like olives, but it's either you love them or you hate them. I like the nice ones that you can buy in the deli. These ones are definitely not so good. Does my cameraman like them? No, he's turned down his nose a little bit, but he doesn't dislike them, so I'm not going to put them on the whole pizza. So when I do these, put them in here. These are black olives and they're in a jar, sorry. They're nowhere near as good as the ones you get in the oil. So I'm just going to take these out. I'm going to put them in my one. Now, one thing I do like on them is anchovies. Most people hate them. Pupils at my school, they like cheese and ham and pepperoni. Tuna's okay, we've got tuna in the cupboard, but I'm definitely going to use some of them up. So now I should be able to roll it. Now, when you roll it, it's going to spring back, as you can see. So I'll be better grating the cheese now, but I don't want to keep you waiting. And we need to put some sort of passata on it. Now, one big mistake is here. A big mistake here is to put tomato puree on. So that's one of my pet hates here. People put tomato puree on and it burns. So we normally water it down with chopped tomatoes, liquidized, or passata. So once it's round, it's going to be as big as it can go on here. Now the pupils always ask, can I throw it in the air? So seeing us, and the other thing you can do is this. So this makes it bigger. You see them in the pizza place. As soon as you can see you stretching it, now you can't do this as a scone base, but you can do this with the bread. So this makes it bigger. Now the other thing they do is they throw it up in the air. I can't throw it too high because it'll hit the ceiling. Throw it up, then it sort of makes it, spins around centrifugally and gets a little bit bigger. Should we see if it actually does get any bigger? So on here, it's probably about a centimetre and a half each side. I'm going to see if I can get it as big as a tray with 5 throws. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can see it in all. This would be quite good in slow motion. So I tell you what, we're going to stop the video in a minute and we're going to do a slow-mo of this one. Whoa, and you have to think. So let's see, do that a little bit. Let's see if it's as big as the tray now. There we are, big as the tray now. So we're going to stop it there.